by defending corners.
Well, last one.
Just checking team who's Arne, Gravenberch and Allison, are they okay? And how far away is Conor Bradley from him?
Ryan is okay, although we have to train one more time, but he's okay. Ali trains with us as well. The last check has to be made. I think that's this afternoon after the session if he's available to play. And Conor is training with us again, but we have to make a decision on whether he's playing, and if playing means coming in or starting, that's something I keep for myself. But he's only had a few sessions after being out quite long with a repetitive injury. Is that the way you say it? Yeah. So we have to make a smart decision with that as well.
Thanks, Arne.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right, man. It looks like they kind of covered everything, to be fair. Yeah, that was loud still. Yeah, it looks like they covered all the bases as well. Asked the Trent question. The Trent question got kind of aired. I'd say aired. He just said he was injured. And he's still focused, like Mo, like Virgil. They're all still focused in terms of what the jobs are, in terms of winning the Premier League. So that's kind of calm. The injury one, obviously, the last checks on Ali, which is important. Obviously, Ryan looks like he's good to go. And then obviously with the Conor Bradley, if it's a recurring, I don't even know what the injury is. Does anyone know in the chat what the injury was with Bradley? And if it keeps happening, maybe we just need to, I don't know. Maybe we need to check on that and see why he keeps getting that particular injury. Yeah, it looks like it will be Kwanzaa at right back. I think he said he's not going to obviously tell us who's going to start there, but is his hammy? Okay, so because this brother, yeah, because he's at 100 miles an hour, ain't he, bro? He's literally up and down. Yeah, maybe he has to like slow down a little bit. Maybe he has to kind of slow down. I don't know. Bear with me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I had to quickly sort something out. So was it his hamstring that keeps occurring? That's crazy. Didn't even know that. 2 hamstring injuries this season. Yeah, it needs to probably like chill out, man. I did see Joe Gomez in the back of a couple of the photos with him training, got the vest on, so maybe he's even back as well. He didn't mention him though, but he looked like he was out on the grass doing a few bits as well. But he looked like he was with the team. So I'm unsure whether or not he's going to be available. They didn't ask him, so that's going to be kind of difficult. But yeah, some of the training photos, obviously, Darwin. He had Kane Rose for international team, but for some reason he's taking him out. I thought he was going to run the Kane Rose session again. Mention Harvey in terms of his direct competition is with Mo, so it obviously looks like Arne Slot doesn't see him as a 10 then. Am I cool in saying that, in terms of if he's saying his direct competition is Salah, then that means he doesn't see him as an actual 10 in the team, which is where I swear that's where Harvey said he wanted to play, which is mad. So Harvey, if your direct competition is Mo, you ain't seen no pitch, bro. You ain't seen no pitch because Mo doesn't come off. Mo doesn't really get injured. So yeah, big up everyone. Big up, man. Morning, guys. Yeah, it's one of those ones. And then obviously, as he said, the checks with Alisson, final checks. But I think Ali will be fine. He trained, didn't he? And I'm sure if there was anything that popped up, they would have kind of, stopped that anyway. They would have probably took him out of training. But He looks fine. Mentioned Lucho as well in terms of, he scored 2 goals. And that's the thing. We had a great conversation, me and the guys, man, about like when these guys go away on international duty. So for some reason, they just seem to turn up and show what they're about. And fingers crossed, like they can show this in the last 9 games. Don't need you to be a maverick or anything like that, but I need you to really just be yourself, man. I don't know what Arne Slot is telling them to do, but sometimes we have to kind of come out of that to go and win these games sometimes, man. Sometimes you just have to do some individual stuff and play the way you normally play for like Colombia, man, because the way you play for them compared to what you've been doing for us recently isn't the same, bro. So I think you should. Jota, obviously fit, ready to go as well, but he hasn't been in form himself. I don't know, if he would start for me or if even, I think maybe on the bench. I don't know if I'd start him in this one. You'd always rely on Jota to be the killer, the goal scorer, the one that, you get inside the box, the fox in the box, one chance, bury, left foot, right foot. But this season, he hasn't really done that. And it's just a shame, really, because normally when he's fit, you're like, yeah, Jota, bags. He's just going to be bagging goals for fun. But yeah, he just hasn't hit the ground kind of running this season. And I'm saying I see Gomez there, obviously Mo, and then Sobo as well. Did Sobo get married? I swear he put up something on his socials about getting married. Apart from that, see him put up his foot. In that video that went around with like Mo, Trent, Sobo, and Kanate. It was jokes. I saw Sobo with his no socks on, just has his feet up on man's table. If it's Sobo's yard, then cool, innit? But if it's one of the other man them's yard, I'd have told him to take his foot off my damn table, bro. But yeah, looks like they're there. The man them working. Cody Gakpo he mentioned as well, scoring, on international duty. Good goal as well. He looked sharp as well. But when he came back for us when he was, from the injury, he looked really like sluggish, slow. Didn't really look like he was, up to the speed. But fingers crossed now with this little rest, the game time as well, to get his match sharpness back up as well, because we're gonna need all of them. And Sabo as well, man. He had a really good game for Hungary, to be fair, even though they lost, but he played well. But yeah, just need him to probably just carry on his goal scoring and assisting, since I'll say before the PSG and Newcastle games, I thought he was in really good form up to that point. So let's see if he can continue that form in the Premier League. And then, as he mentioned with Bradley as well, and you guys, rightly saying about the hamstring stuff, it's crazy, man. But I think it's just because he plays the game at such high intensity. So it's always going to be difficult to stop hamstring injuries when you play at that kind of speed. It doesn't like stroll around the pitch, does he? Everything's at high energy, max velocity at all times. But fingers crossed, we can at least the 9 games. Just be back for the 9 games, bro. We only have 9 games left. We don't have no cup competition, no distractions. Just 9 games in the Premier League, and that's all we need. Curtis as well. What I did notice though, a lot of the pictures, it was a lot around Curtis. There was I think every picture, not every, but most of the pictures I saw, I was like, "Rah, these man just kind of just feeding us. He's the new, like he's just the main scouser now in the team, and blah 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 because of what Trent probably going to Real Madrid. I don't know, but I felt like he was just in more pictures than normal. Like he was either in the back shots of some of them or in the forward shot, whatever. Like he was just in them. He was in a lot of the photos. I don't know what they're trying to sell us there. Prime example here again. There was one. He's there with Mo, then he's with Sobo, then he's with Ibu, and then I was just like, raw, okay. I'm just getting a lot of photo time today. Maybe, I don't know. But how are you guys feeling though, going up to this game? We'll get to the score predictions. We'll get to the team lineup in a minute. But how are you guys like feeling now? Now we know we run it again tomorrow, 8:00, Everton. How you guys feeling? Let's see. Trent isn't going to be a big as a miss as the rivals and people think, by the way. Okay. All right, Brett. I hear you. Man said, yeah, Trent who? No, we can't do that, bro. Yeah, I hear it still. I hear it. Until he goes, though, innit? We have to kind of just support him until he goes, I guess. Yeah, Arsenal versus Fulham today. Yep, it is, man. I need Fulham to do a little job, mate. Just a little draw, man. We don't need nothing special. Just a little draw. If you can sneak a win, fantastic. But if you can grab a little draw, we will take that as well. Nervous, usually sloppy after internationals. I hear it. I don't know if was that on the, I want to say on the flop, but then at